Hi, I am Laura Mastro Pietro, and I am a cannabis consultant. Um, the way I started in the cannabis industry was as a volunteer. Cannabis became legal in Arizona, where I live, and about 7 days after I heard news, I signed up and began volunteering in a group which we called a co-op. We had 60 growers, and we all grew together. I did that for about 6 months, and I was asked to be hired on full-time to help run the cooperative. We worked with patients, obtaining their cards. We grew their medicine. We trimmed and cured and prepared their medicine, and then helped them determine which strains were best for them. When legal dispensaries opened in our state, I then went on to open 2 separate edible lines here in Arizona. First was a small startup. We started out with brownies. The second, we expanded our line a little longer, or to a little larger line of edibles and various items for different dietary needs. That one was called Taste Buds. I also was an applicant for a dispensary license with my husband. There were 12 other people in the lottery with us. We did not obtain a license. During my time working in what you'd consider the cannabis industry, I found, working in the kitchen specifically, that I had more of a desire to work with patients on their wellness issues. I wanted to work more towards a wellness option rather than just making a general item to be consumed by everyone. I found working one-on-one with patients to be the most rewarding side of the business, and I wanted people to have the right information. The medical marijuana industry is not always focused on patients' wellness and their optimal outcomes. Learning about the plant and sharing that information with patients so that they can have the most successful wellness outcomes was a priority for me. After leaving the actual industry, I continued to counsel patients. I was featured in a book called Cannabis Saved My Life by Elizabeth Limbach. You can read some stories about hope and healing. It's available on Amazon. I found that although I was reaching patients in my local community and people were referring more and more people to me, that there needed to be a way for you to have this information. And we've developed Pot of Wellness so that there's a resource when you're on your wellness journey, maybe with a patient that's been down that road before, and I can save you maybe a few headaches, a little time, a little money, and get you to where you want to be a little quicker and a little easier.